Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to be doing another Brooklyn Nets rebuild. I'm doing the Brooklyn Nets because, frankly, they suck, but they actually look like they're building something. We have actually a pretty solid roster, and obviously we have a lot of guard depth because they had so many first round picks last year. But really, Igor Demin is the only one that looks like he could develop into like a solid player, and then Nolan Traore looks like he might develop into something. We'll have to see. And then obviously they have Michael Brown Jr. that they drafted this year. They have Michael Porter Jr., who's personally, I really like. I like the memes about him. And then they took Julius Randle's god awful contract for some picks out of the Timberwolves. Um, But yes, I mean, they're really young. They look like they could develop into something. Their head coach, I really like. So, yeah, I mean, why not try and rebuild them? Hear that we know everything that's more than likely going to happen with this team. As of right now, it is July 14th in the afternoon, and LeBron James still has yet to sign. So, just waiting on him, really, to sign somewhere. But it's kind of looking like it's gonna be Golden State, but we'll have to see where he actually ends up signing a contract. But yes, the save I'm using is already past free agency. Player progression happened, and this is, you know, what it ended up being. But yeah, without further ado, might as well just get straight into the season where I expect us to suck and have a top, pick in this next year's draft. Hopefully we can nail like a Tyron Stokes or a Bruce Branch. And really from there, we need a center because I honestly don't believe that Noah Clowney is going to develop into a starting center for us. But we'll have to see. And yeah, I think that's it. So I will see you guys for the trade deadline. See if we take on any more bad contracts for picks. Hey, welcome back. We are here at the trade deadline. I have made two trades for our top players. As you can see on the transaction report, I traded away Michael Porter Jr., Ben Sharif, and Danny Wolf to the Pistons for Ibuka Ikori, Duncan Robinson, John Collins, and two first, one being this year and a top 10 protected next year. Um, and then another rare three-team trade. I've been doing more of those as of late. We traded away Julius Randle and Joshua Jefferson, plus the Knicks pick this year and the Hawks second round pick next year, all to the Warriors. And then the Heat also gave their 2031 first round pick to the Warriors in exchange for Kristaps Porzingis to go to the Heat, and then Moses Moody and Nikola Jovic to come to the Nets. All I have left to do is trade away Trey Mann, who, let's see if we can get anything here. That one was pretty interesting. A first round pick plus, was it Stabac? Yeah. You know what? I think we're gonna do that. And then I want to see if I can trade away. Nope. Sometimes it'll let you trade away these guys that you just traded for. Beautiful. I don't want to give up a pick, and I don't want long-term contracts. He's been re-signed. I don't want that. He's been re-signed. I don't want that. That one's definitely interesting, but I don't want to give up Drake Powell. I actually like him. For Jalen Clark, uh, and then I can take on Rudy Gobert. Nah, he has got a player option though. Dyson Daniels, I can always flip the following year. Should I do that? I'd rather have Dyson Daniels, I think. Okay, so we have Dyson Daniels now. Can I trade Moses Moody or Dyson Daniels? Okay, I can trade Dyson Daniels right away. I do think I'm gonna look to move on from Wagner. Yeah, that's actually good, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to flip him. Is he on a one-year deal? He's got a player option. I don't want it. Okay. Um, There's actually quite a few offers out there. I could get Terrace Reed. That's somebody I would want in a first round pick swap. We can do that. Yes, add the exception. Okay, and then we might as well just look for Dyson Daniels' trade. I don't want to give up Drake Powell. He's still got that player option. Yeah, he's got a player option. Bam Adebayo would never get traded. We're not trading Michael Brown. Austin Reeves. Jalen Suggs might be a realistic trade candidate. Keon Ellis. Caleb Martin. He's got a player option, but it's only for 9 million. He's got a player option for 42. I don't need another point guard. I could trade him for Cameron Johnson. I could trade him for the Pacers, which actually would make sense for them because Tyrese Halliburton is hurt again. I think he like broke his leg, and so they're selling right now. I could try and flip Pascal Siakam. Kelly Oubre is on a 1-year player option. I want Terrace Reed though. I want to see if he turns into anything. I could trade for DeJounte Murray, and he's been re-signed, but actually 22 million a year is kind of reasonable. I could trade him for Jalen Williams and a Damara. I don't think that would ever happen in real life, but I don't think we're being realistic at this point. Oh my God. Okay. So honestly, I really like Drake Powell, but I like Jalen Williams a lot more. So I think we're honestly gonna do this trade. I don't know why they're offering this trade, but probably just to shed some cap space, but might as well do it. Um, okay, I like this team. I don't love John Collins, but we'll have to deal with him. I think, am I one over? I have three, I have five, I have eight, right? Because they don't count. So if we have eight, then we have 11, and then we have 16. So I think I do think I'm one over. Okay, so we gotta make one more trade. I wish I could trade Duncan Robinson or Moses Moody. Can I trade away Jalen Williams? Nope. I wish I could trade away John Collins. Let's trade away Sharp. Okay, we're looking for picks here. Not that sort of picks. No, no. I want to see if I can get. I can't get a first round pick. Okay, that's great. I cannot take your guys' contracts on, or really your guys' players. I don't have the room for it. So, Sharp, who needs a backup five? I mean, they could use a five. Do you think they would be willing? Do they have the cap space? No, they do not. Okay. So Clippers are out. Do 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 do. I mean, the Knicks could use a backup five. I don't think they have the cap space, though. Yeah. So, no to the Knicks as well. They could use a backup five. There's no way they have the cap space either. Yep. Oh my God, I'm just gonna have to cut him, aren't I? I'm just gonna have to cut him. I don't think anybody's gonna be willing to take on this $9 million. That's so unfortunate. I could try. The Magic would acquire. Okay. I'd have to acquire another player though. Brick. I could always acquire him. Uh, That's not what I wanted. Harris Reed again. Oh my God. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to cut somebody because it's not gonna let me get away. So that's going to be our trade deadline. Yeah, let's just um Bordeaux, Traore, Ademara, Kokori. I mean, we might be able to get away with this. I mean, for one game, Okay, well, it looks like they're gonna let us get away with it if it doesn't. I'll update you guys on, you know, the end of the season, but it does look like we made all of our moves. And I mean, I like them. We got some first round picks. We had to trade away a couple first round picks in that Warriors trade, but whatever. Um, we got off that horrendous, horrendous contract with Julius Randle. But yes, I will now be seeing you guys for the end of the year, where we probably won't be making the playoffs. Okay, welcome back. We are here at the end of the season. Obviously, we did not make the playoffs at 28 and 53. Um, so we can go ahead and look at these award races with Victor Wembanyama winning MVP, Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball up there, along with Jokic and Karl Anthony Towns, which is kind of a surprise. Darren Peterson looks like he's going to win your Rookie of the Year with Boozer, Wilson, Acuff, and Igor Demon up there, which I don't think he really counts, but whatever. James Harden back on the Sixers when six man of is going to win six man of the year. Of course, Bones Hyland more than likely is going to win most improved, and Josh Giddey for clutch player of the year, which is kind of crazy. We can look at our player stats. Jalen Williams did start doing a little bit better, but he was hurt up until apparently this game. um, so yeah, Darren Sharp, we're gonna need more rebounds, dog. And then Michael Brown Jr. He started doing a little bit worse on the assists, but he started doing a little bit better on the points, so that's all right. Jalen Williams is going to lead us in steals, and Noah Clowney in blocks. We can also look at the Pistons, who had Porter average 20.6. He was averaging, I think, 20.4 for us, so he averaged right around the same. Looks like it ended up being a good trade for them. What other trade did we do? We traded away Julius Randle. He was averaging 14 flat, I think, for us. So a point and a half more per game for this Warriors team, which it does have LeBron James. It does look like all of their guys are hurt though. So, yeah, that's not great for them. Let's see. We might as well look at this Hawks team. Porzingis is averaging 14 for them, coming off the bench, I assume, for Bam Adebayo. But yes, how did the Heat do? Because they usually don't do too well in these Sims. Yeah, they did not make the playoffs. That's great for them, I guess. But yeah, I guess we can just simulate through this. And of course, we lose because it's Detroit. Wembanyama, Derek Peterson, James Harden, Victor Wembanyama, Bones Highland, Josh Giddey, and then the Magic sweep the front office awards and the Cup MVP. So here are your first teamers. Anthony Edwards. Okay. Austin Reeves is on the second team. I don't usually see that. Um, Shea is on the third team. Josh Giddey is on the third team. I don't think we'll have anybody up here. Nikola Jokic was up there. Igor Demon, although he's technically not a rookie, and then Michael Brown is up there as well. So nice, nice. Um, yeah, the Nuggets did not make it, and the Heat did not make it. But I simulated a little further than I thought. But holy crap, Spurs might go out. And of course, they come back as soon as I say that. And they make the Oh my God, dude, you gotta be joking. And they win in seven. Your Spurs are the NBA champions over the Detroit Pistons. A little unfortunate for the Pistons, but whatever. Um, all right. Well, I guess we can just move on. The LeBron James does retire on the Warriors. Retire, 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 retire. You're probably not gonna retire. Okay. Mike Connolly, not who I expected to be there. Vucevic, TJ McConnell. I can't believe TJ McConnell's so old, bro. I always thought he was younger. Jimmy Butler, Al Horford would retire. LeBron James is going to retire. Yeah, okay. So we can leave it at that. Luke Walton, Doug Christie, Hall of Fame, Westbrook and LeBron James. Westbrook, Draymond Green did not make the Hall of Fame apparently. Um, And then draft lottery. Okay, so I don't think we own our own first round pick yet. For some reason, the Rockets have it. I'm going to make sure that is right. I think it's right, but I'm just going to double check it. And then we can go. Let's see who else. The Grizzlies are on here twice. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so we can look at these. Um, all right. The Heat stay. Wizards. This is kind of boring. Okay, the freaking Celtics on the number one overall pick. Are you serious? Dude, if this happened in real life, there's no way it wouldn't be freaking rigged. They trade away Jaylen Brown just to get the number one overall pick. Um, so what are we gonna do? I mean, we have pick 23, we have pick 18. I think those are all our first round picks this year, but we're supposed to have pick 4. Um, go to pre-draft workouts. Alrighty. Who do we want? I mean, we'd have to look for later guys, so whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so we can go ahead and get to the draft right after I double check this. Yeah. So we do not own our first round pick this year. I don't remember what trade they traded it away in, but I do remember that they traded it away. So we can go ahead and get to the draft. I do want team needs. We need a power forward, so we could try and trade up because Tyron Stokes is gonna go number one. Oh, or maybe not. There's no way. I mean, they have technically, technically he could drop to number 3 because the Pelicans have Zion. But do they see Zion as a long-term option in this game? Probably not. But you know what? Let's just let him. Hopefully he falls to 3. He does not. Okay. So let's go try and get him. Because I want Tyron Stokes. Boo 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 boo. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Tyron Stokes. Okay. So we're gonna have John Collins because I really don't want him. Duncan Robinson is not going to be on the team. Moses Moody is I did not think he was going to be on the team. Um Apparently he has one more year. Okay. So Keon Ellis take Sharp and then I'll have to give up New York swap best for Herbert Jones. I don't want Herbert Jones, but I will give you a pick. Although I was planning on giving you one of these picks. Will you give me this pick back? I don't want Herbert Jones. I really, you can have him. Okay, there we go. So Bruce Branch then goes to the Jazz, another wing over there. Okay. Although I see Bruce Branch as a 2. I don't know why he's listed as a 3, but maybe he is a 3. Who knows? Dean Wade. We could get third team All NBA. Freaking Josh Giddey, dude. Oh my God. Okay. I don't think I want any of these. He'd be willing to give me their second round pick. Really? Cole Anthony, Jaden Quiddens. Um, no, no. Kumara's interesting, but his contract's too big. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and pick here. So, what do we actively need? A 5. That's what we need. Yeah, a 5. Okay, so we need a big man. Preferably. We could go Taja Riza, actually. I actually okay might go Taja Riza. Yeah, I think we're gonna go. Yeah. Okay. I actually like that we ended up with him. I feel like he's a good prospect. So okay, so we ended up with Tyron Stokes and Taja Reeves. Dude, Akizi was the one I freaking really wanted. A big man who could play defense. Can't really stretch the floor, but nah, whatever. Hugo would have been nice. I went the wrong way. Yeah, he can somewhat stretch the floor, but he's not as good defensively as Kizzy. Yeah. All right, rookie signings. We ended up with these two team and player options. Definitely not going to accept that. Okay. Not going to take those. Okay, here we are in free agency. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have a max spot. Do we not? Why don't we? Salary cap breakdown. We have obviously Jalen Williams spot, but we don't have much else, bro. What? We're trading away Moses Moody. Okay, let me trade away Moses Moody, and then let's see what we can do in free agency. Alrighty, so here we are, last day of free agency. Kevin Durant is still available, although it does look like he's going to go to the Atlanta Hawks, but honestly, he could sign with any of these teams. Asar Thompson's still available, James Harden, Peyton Watson. I actually wanted to try and sign Peyton Watson. I went after three guys. I went after Peyton Watson, Jalen Duren, and Brandon Williams, right? No, that sounds wrong. What was his name? Brandon Miller. Brandon Williams. What am I thinking? I went after Brandon Miller. Ended up signing Brandon Miller. All three of them accepted. I went for Jalen Duren on a 1+1 team option for 40 million each year, but nah, you know. And then Payne Watson accepted a 4-year, $20 million per year deal. But I just felt like I needed more offense, and so I gave it to Brandon Miller, although he is significantly more expensive, which is a little unfortunate, but whatever. Um, we can go ahead and see here. Ooh, he went back to the Bucks, bro. What? Curry went back. He went back. He went back. He signed with the Clippers. He signed with the Rockets again. He signed with the Hornets. Just one bad team to another. Michael Porter went back. Jalen Duren went back. Jim Butler went back. He went to the Mavericks. So did he. All right. But yeah. So oh, who? Where? Who did I just see? Jared McCain still available. Frick. I should have signed some of these guys. Dude, I always forget that some of those guys, like Rob Dillingham, might turn into something. They're lower in ratings than I would expect. But I did sign. This is our point guard room. I didn't sign anybody there. I did sign Brandon Miller and then Malik Thomas, and then I signed Adam Atamna. Is that how you say that? I have no idea. And then of course we have Tyron Stokes, who's going to start for us at the 4, and then I'm gonna move probably Caldwell or Riza to the 3, and then nobody at the center spot. So yeah, we can go ahead and move those positions around right now. I do want Stokes at the 4 because he can start for us right away. He goes down a lot, so not him. He actually goes up, I'm pretty sure. So we can move Ariza there. Awesome. So we can go ahead and advance past that. I actually want to see Kevin Love signs with the Bucks, bro. So or Kevin Durant, Kevin Love. Kevin Durant and Giannis are on the same team. Anybody else? Anthony Black goes back. Julian Strawler, Spencer, KJ Simpson, Ben Shepherd. Yeah, okay. So here we go. Player development. Brandon Miller goes down. Are you serious? Jalen Williams. Igor Diamond goes up 2, which is good. Noah Clowney doesn't move, which is really bad. Michael Brown goes up 3. Tyron Stokes doesn't move, of course. Trey Ore goes up 2. He doesn't move. Freck. He goes up because I moved him spots. Oh, dude, that's good for us. Dylan Caldwell doesn't move. Oh, I didn't tell you guys where I got Dylan Caldwell. I should show you guys those trades that I made. I traded Steinbach for Caldwell just straight up. I did a trade finder for him, and that was the best one, unless I wanted a singular second round pick from a random team. Um, that's our trade, and then the Moses Moody, Keon Ellis for 2 first round picks, technically from the Hawks, but the Rockets and Cavaliers picks. So we've got more picks this year. Yeah, that's kind of it. Malik Thomas goes up three, Ibuka Corey goes up one. I wanted to see him go up a little bit more, and I wanted to see Terrace Reed improve, but I guess to no avail. So, with that being said, I might try to see if Peyton Watson's in free agency, and if he is, I'm going to try and pick him up because I didn't see his name pop up. But if he is not, then no other move will be made, and I will just see you guys for the trade deadline. So we are at the trade deadline. We are doing god awful, as you can see, 10 and 29. Well, actually, we're not technically at the trade deadline, but we're close enough to it. And I made a trade already where I shipped on Jalen Williams. Okay, he was doing horrendous for us. I mean, I had him on 95 take shot, 95 um, ball. I did like, and he was still averaging only 13 points a game. So I shipped him on to Cleveland. Like we can look at the stats here. Not you. I should have probably gone the other way, but whatever. Um, yeah, look, he was averaging 14 and a half points for us, four and a half, and then he was averaging, I'm pretty sure his 3 point percent. Yeah, his 3 point percentage was 35%, which is low. So I shipped him off. I wasn't going to deal with it. Um, as you saw, I shipped him on for Jarrett Allen, Sam Merrill for contract stuff, and then a 31 first round pick. So I did get Jarrett Allen, which we now have a backlog here. So we're going to trade away Noah Clowney. Uh, and we're just going to see. That's interesting. We might do that one. What we can get here. Um, if at all possible, I want a mid-level player and a first-round pick. DeAndre Hunter. I don't want Christian Brown. Sadiq Bey. That one's really good. That one's probably our winner, actually. Atsumu could be interesting, but Alex Sarr could be interesting, but no, I just got my center. Um, yeah, we're doing this one. We're taking that and we're running. Um, okay. So obviously we're a little thin at small forward now. So we can move some players. Sam Merrill can go down. And then Colin Murray Boyles is going to go up to power forward, which means I want to move him back to small forward. So now we have Sam Merrill, Taj Riza, and Tyron Stokes there. And then we have that. Okay, I'm liking that. If at all possible, I would like to flip Sam Merrill again. I think he's the only one though. Frack. Yeah, sometimes it lets you, sometimes it doesn't. So let's make sure that he's the only one I want to trade as of right now. Yeah. I mean, we could see what's on the market for Caldwell, but yeah, two trades that aren't worth anything to us. So we are just going to keep him. We have good picks. Like in 2028 alone, we have holy crap. We have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. We have eight first round picks. Celtics, Cavs, Pistons, Rockets, Timberwolves, Knicks, Suns, Raptors. We don't have our pick. Holy crap, that's not good. Oh no. Prospect scouting. Oh, frick, there's a center too. Stretch five cleaner. Oh my God, dude. B plus, B plus, C. Frick, dude. A in rebound. This is exactly who I want. This is exactly what I want. Ugh. Oh my God, we're probably gonna have to trade up for him. Brack. Right now, dude, how are the Jazz doing worse than us? The Knicks have our pick. Brack, dude. Should we try and move? Whatever. We'll just move up later if we have to. So that this is going to be the roster that we're running with. I do have to mess with tendencies here. Eagle Diamond, they are fine. I I don't want Sam Brown taking as many shots. I actually probably won't even play him. Colin Murray Boyles, I mean, he can take shots. It's not like he doesn't have a green light. I just don't want him to take very many. Um, and then Jarrett Allen's the best player on our team, overall wise, I think. Or is it Brandon Miller? I think Brandon Miller might be an 85, actually. So we can up your shot tendencies. But again, we're probably just gonna have 70. Make sure you're not taking stupid three-pointers. The other thing I do with centers is I do this with everybody. I like having them in the passing lanes. So gotta up that. Actually, and with him, he's a good shot blocker, so we can increase his shot blocking probably to 75. That's fine. Okay, so we can. I have to do the minutes. I mean, it shouldn't take that long, right? Nope, it's gonna take a while. It doesn't. It's not playing the way I want it to play. So I will do the minutes, and then I will see you guys for the end of the year. We most definitely are not making the playoff. Here we are, end of year two. We actually did better in the second half, so starting to believe that those trades were actually a good thing for us. Um, because I wasn't too sure about that. But we can look at the award races. Luka Doncic looks like he's gonna win MVP. Giannis, Paulo, Anthony Edwards all up there. Tyron Stokes, let's go, baby. Looks like he's gonna win Rookie of the Year. It was Bruce Branch for a while, like the longest time, but it does look like he got hurt or something and he went down, which is good for us. Um, he's averaging a little less rebounds than I'd want him to, but that's fine for now, I guess. 6 man of the year, Dylan Harper, Paul Reed, Anthony Black, James Harden's on the Nuggets. What? Some things you just can't believe. Some things you just can't believe. Asar Thompson's on the Warriors, apparently. Chet Holmgren, most improved. How is that most improved? What? Okay, whatever, I guess. Luka Doncic, Clutch Player of the Year. So we can look at our stats. Points led us Brandon Miller with 18, 15 just about for Jarrett Allen, 12 just about for Igor Demon, 11 for Sam Merrill, although I didn't play him. So, yeah. 10 and a half for Colin Murray Royals, and then 10 for Tyron Stokes. Michael Brown still is, dude, I need him to average a little bit more than that, like a little bit better than what he's doing. Uh, Jarrett Allen with 9.5 rebounds. That's exactly what we want out of our center position. Who's second? Colin Murray was okay. Yeah, 7.5 assists out of Michael Brown. 1.1 for Michael Brown and 1.3 for Jarrett Allen. Okay. So one thing I do want to look at real quick is the Milwaukee Bucks roster, because they have Giannis and KD, and they have Jaime Jaquez, Jared McCain, Kelly Ware, Yakashon. Dude, what is this roster? Holy crap! This is an insane roster. They have Braden Burry starting. Oh, maybe not. I think he's starting as of right now for Gary Trent. Um, Nate Ahmet, they have Sharp, Lauderdale, Claire. Yeah, that's a good roster. We're about to get smoked by them. I didn't even realize we are playing them. Oh, what kind of unrealistic task is that? Dude, Anthony Edwards ended up. Holy crap. Dude, Luka got robbed again. Tyron Stokes, Rookie of the Year, baby. Let's go. Uh, Dylan Harper, Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren, Luka Doncic, Chris Finch, Anthony Adams, and Denny Avdia for Cup MVP. Hello. Um, We won't have anybody up here. There's no chance. But maybe for defensive. Nope, apparently not. There's Tyron Stokes. And then there's Taj Riza. So let's simulate the play in. Lakers, Golden State, New York, and Chicago move on, which means Clippers, Pelicans on the West don't make it. And the Pacers and Miami don't make it on this side. So we can just sim past this. Holy crap. Oh, dude, the freaking Portland Trailblazers. What is up with them in these saves and Magic? Oh my God. Houston goes down in the first round. Timberwolves go down in the first round. OKC goes down in the first round. San Antonio goes down in the first round. Oh my God, dude. The Wizards are the 3 seed? What? And the Trailblazers win. Holy crap. John Morant actually led them to a freaking finals appearance in seven, dog. Holy crap. All right. Well, there goes Kevin Durant, James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Paul George. Paul George, do you still have a player option? No. Okay, he can retire. Jimmy Butler, Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard. I wonder how that Mavs team did. Marcus Smart, Derrick Jones Jr. Buddy Hield. You're still young. You don't have to retire. Okay. So CJ McCollum. Yeah, these all these guys can go. They're all old. So okay, what is up with those guys though? Kobe Buffkin probably wouldn't retire at 24. I mean, I'm just speculating here, but okay, yeah. Oops. Staff retirement. Holy crap, bro. What is up with all the staff retirements? Harden, Durant, Lillard, and Paul George all make the Hall of Fame. That's a crazy class. Klay Thompson did not, did he? Yeah, he did not. Ooh, unfortunate. Rejected. Okay. So, I swear, if our pick ends up being the number one overall pick, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, so we do have pick nine either way from Cleveland. And then Cleveland has pick six from Atlanta, apparently. So, oh, dude, if the Knicks, oh, dude, the Thunder ended up with the number one overall pick. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God, our pick did move up, which is absolutely beautiful. And we retain our original pick since it's at number four now. We totally have the availability to go up. And we have pick eight to the Philadelphia, and pick 20, and pick 16, and pick 23, and pick 22, and pick 30. Okay, we can totally move up with the Thunder. Okay, it's a little unfortunate that it is the Thunder that we have to move up with, but we are totally moving up with Thunder. Um, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so here we go. I want this number one overall pick. It's valued that much. Holy crap. Okay, what if I give you pick three? Or you give me, okay, yeah. So they want Boston's pick. Which one is that one? Boston, Boston, Boston. Is that a future pick? No, that's this year's pick. What? Am I blind? Yeah, I am blind. Pick 20. They want pick 20. Can I give you pick 23? No. Whatever. I'd rather keep the second round pick, I guess. So we have now gotten the number one overall pick. Hopefully, Jordi Fernandez can lead this team to an NBA championship. Oh my God. Okay. So we can scout out some of these guys. There we go. Okay. So, number one overall pick. I think it's pretty freaking obvious we're taking our center. Okay. We're taking the center here from Australia, apparently, and we're running with it. Okay. We can skip to pick four. And then what do we need now? That's not what I wanted. Okay. So, team needs. We could use not really a whole lot. We just need real talent. We don't need young talent anymore. We need real talent. That's prospect scouting. Blake Griffin's a crazy comp, dude. Not really good at defense though. Okay, I'm actually gonna go out and look for a superstar and see if we can acquire him. But I'm definitely going to make trades because we do not need all of this draft capital. And I will see you guys once those trades happen. All right. So I am back. We have made our trades. We have, I think, only a second round pick left. Yeah. And I'm sure you could see that. But finally, I made those trades and I went out and I got Anthony Edwards and Jalen Johnson for those picks. Okay. So I traded away what? It was pick four, pick eight, next year's first, unprotected from the Nets. So our pick. Next year's swap best, I think, with the Rockets. And next year's unprotected Knicks pick, plus Jarrett Allen for Anthony Edwards. And then for Jalen Johnson, I traded, what picks were they? I traded um Moses, no, Moses Moody was already on the team. I traded away Taj Ariza, Sam Merrill, and then picks 16, 22, 23, and 30. And then I got Jalen Johnson. So we have a squad now. Okay. We have good point guards that can dish. We have very good shooting guard depth. One of them is going to move over to small forward, probably Brandon Williams. We have good power forwards, and then we have our rookie center. So we should be fine now. This should be a competing team. So we can go ahead and skip to our second round pick. Honestly, I don't even know if they'll be on the squad, but if they are on the squad, I want them to be able to play defense. That's all I care about. C's. Can I get like a C plus at least? Okay, there is a C plus. Okay, yeah, C plus looks like it's going to be high. So we have a small forward and we have a power forward. What is your? Okay, we don't know your ceiling, your floor. We don't know your ceiling, your floor. We're gonna go to small forward then. Okay, so there we go. Um, Rookie signings. We have our number one overall pick, and then this guy. Honestly, I don't think we'll pick him up because I don't think we have the space. 3, 7, 8, 12, 14. I guess we can pick him up. Why not? Team and player options. We are going to accept all of those. And then qualifying offers, we don't have any to give out. So obviously we don't have any max spots left. Um, but yes, I we got our guys. Okay, we got our guys. We are looking good. So we can move Brandon Miller over to small forward spot. So we have good point guard depth, good shooting guard depth, good small forward depth, really good power forward depth, and then decent center depth. We'll see how that rookie plays for us. But yes, so I don't think we have to do anything else, really. Um, yeah, honestly, I don't think we don't even have to sign anybody. We still have okay, yeah, I was like, I don't think we have that much money left. But we're not gonna sign anybody. We got all of our guys here. I guess we can see where some of them go. So let's just advance past this. Yeah. So Doncic goes back to the Lakers. I think that's the first time I've seen him go back to the Lakers. He goes to the Warriors, back. That's technically back, right? Suns is back. Oh, he goes to the Heat. He goes to the Hawks. Buzelis goes back. Mathurin goes to the Bulls. He goes to the Trailblazers. He goes back. I mean, he technically goes back, but it's to the Mavericks. Back to the Thunder. Technically back to the Heat as well. Yeah. Okay. So, oh my God, dude, I can't believe we actually got those deals to go through. I am so freaking happy. Okay. So let us advance past free agency, get into this. How is he? Okay, whatever. So up one, down two. Frick. Up two because of his positional movement. He's up two. Brown's up three. Tyron Stokes is up three. Let's go. He's up one, or up zero because he's a rookie. Up one, and then no movement from the rest of these guys. Okay, so now I was you guys for halfway through the year where hopefully we are the best team in the league. I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't be, right? But you never know. Okay, I'm recording this just in case this actually goes through because if I get all these people on the Nuggets or from the Nuggets onto the Nets, nobody's gonna believe me either legitimately. But the Nuggets suck this year. I think they've only won like 14 games, I'm pretty sure. So I'm offering trades and it went through. It went through. Okay, we caught Nikola Jokic. All right. Yeah, they only won 14 games this year. So I went out. I may or may not have traded the number one overall pick. Sue me. All right. I traded him for Nikola Jokic. So I think it's understandable, you know? I think it's understandable. Um, we made another trade. Yay. We got Nikola Jokic on the roster now. Jalen Johnson can move up. Yeah, that's fine. So that way we have defense over here. Or should I start Stokes or Calamari Boyles? Um, what is his defense isn't great compared to Calamari Boyles, which is so yeah, I think we're gonna start Calamari Boyles. So I traded for Nikola Jokic. All right. Sue me. We're gonna move his tendencies. He doesn't have to take as many shots. You don't have to touch the ball as much. Neither do you, but just a little bit. And then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna have him be dishing it. Okay, we want him passing like there's no tomorrow. So let's go to dish. We can up this all the way to like 85, honestly. I can't believe that actually went through. So we have a squad. Okay, we've got a squad here. Ibuka Kori apparently has been doing bad in place of him. So, yeah, we just got Nikola Jokic. I'm going to fix these minutes, and I am going to see you guys later, I guess. Or here, you know what? I can show you guys. I can promise that I'm not doing anything fishy, okay? That's all the way it should be. Um, I don't even know what else to show you guys. Is there anything in general I can show you guys? Um, I put on I literally looked for a setup that said realistic, so that's what I'm using. But yes, I will now be seeing you guys for the end of the year, where if we don't win the championship, there's no chance. There's no chance that we don't. But if we don't win it, I'm gonna probably kill myself. Probably end it in this game, okay? I'm probably just gonna call it. Welcome back to the end of year three, where we are doing pretty freaking good, especially compared to our other years. We're 58 and 23. We are the number two seed. Unfortunately, we're going up against the number one seed right now. That's what it looks like. We can go ahead and look at our award races. How is nobody up there, dude? I feel like Jokic, Anthony Edwards, somebody's got to be up there, no? Uh, Rich Duck does look like he's gonna win Rookie of the Year, averaging 11 and a half, 7.5, and 3. Hopefully he can develop into their new Nikola Jokic or something like that. Uh, Jordan Smith Jr. is gonna win Sixth Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama Defensive Player of the Year. Taj Ariza Most Improved. Congratulations, Taj Ariza. Clutch. Dude, two former players for us are gonna win awards this year. Jason Tatum Clutch Player of the Year, and then Jared Allen's up there too. Holy crap. But yes. We can go ahead and look at our stats because I want to know why we aren't up there. Jokic doesn't look like he made the minimum games, is what it looks like. But he still averaged 23.3, 22 essentially out of Anthony Edwards, 10 and a half for Jokic, 7 out of Jalen Johnson, 8.5 for Michael Brown, and then 8 basically for Jokic, 1.4 steals out of Jokic, and 1 blocks. He actually led us in. Dude, Jesus. Okay, so let's simulate through this game. He's fine. Can't believe we lost. All of those awards seem to stay the same. Magic swept the front office awards, and Cup MVP went to Shangoon. So let us look. How did Anthony Edwards not make a team, bro? What? All right, you're just cheating us now. Okay, so we can simulate past the play-in. Lakers and Houston advance, which means Dallas and Clippers don't. Wizards, not Warriors, and Boston advance, which means the Pacers and the 76ers don't. So we are taking on Boston in the first round, which is so freaking unfortunate because they're actually a good team. Okay, so first time we've made the freaking playoffs, dude. We're taking Boston. All right, so they have Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, Jason Tatum, Neemias Queta starting at the freaking 4, and then Mitchell Robinson at the 5. And then they have their rookie Jordan Smith coming off the bench. They also have Neesmith, Isaiah Joe, Hugo Gonzalez. Those are okay, so they're probably running a 9-man rotation, would be my guess. What are we going to run? Ademar probably is not going to get to minutes. So we can up. Okay, everybody's gonna get at least 30 minutes. So we can do that. We can, everybody here is going to get at least 20. Nolan Traore. We need another guard. So we can put him in. He's going to get 16 for sure. So Michael Brown's going to get 32. You're going to get 34. You're going to get 38. You're going to get 38, and you're going to get 36. So we have 6 minutes left over. You can have four of them, and you can have two of them. Okay, I think that's what we're going to run. So I will put the game plan for these Boston Celtics, and I will see you guys for game one. Okay, so we are here for the first game of our series, of our playoff run, period, actually. Uh, so let's get into this. Game one, he's healthy, which is good. Are you serious, bro? No, let's actually look at the box score. What happened here? Jason Tatum had, okay, it was literally just Jason Tatum. I have Colin Murray Boyles on him, dog. Are we serious? Go over, soft hedge, stay attached. What else do you want? Dude, there's literally nothing else I can do. Okay, we won game two. We lost game three by three. Are you joking? Peyton Pritchard, are you serious? Am I gonna actually have to worry about Peyton Pritchard? Oh my god, dude. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, Anthony Edwards is guarding Peyton Pritchard. How did he go off? Okay, we go on game four. Oh, bro. Jason Tatum at 50. Okay, I'm switching this matchup. I'm switching this matchup. Colin Murray Boyles, you're coming off of him. Okay. Neemias Queta is going to get no. Frick, dude, it's more convenient to have Colin Murray Boyles on him. Ah. I think I'm not to stay. Oh my god, that's actually so unfortunate. Soft hedge, deny the ball, passing lanes hinders rotations. Let's try that. Sure, why not? Okay. You know what else we can try? An entirely new game plan. Um, we can go first off, feed the post, and then let's try protect the paint. Okay. Game six. Hopefully we don't get eliminated. Please. Okay, tie first quarter. We won the second quarter by two. We lost the third quarter by. Oh my. Okay, come on. Oh my God, we're blowing them out in the fourth. We blew them out in the fourth. Holy crap, let's go. Okay, all we had to do is not blow game seven now. We can do that, right? Okay, we won the first quarter by one. Okay, dude, do not blow this. Do not blow this in the second half. Oh my God, we're blowing this in the second half. Come on, please escape. Please escape. Please escape. Please escape. Please escape. Oh my God, dude. It's frick. It's a 3-point game with 8 seconds left. We have the ball. There's no way we choke this, right? There's no chance we choke this. Okay, Mitchell Robinson is at the free throw line. Thank God. He's like the worst free throw shooter ever. Come on, dude. Ugh. He made that? Okay, whatever, dog. There's no chance that this is in real life. Okay, 7 seconds left. 7 seconds left. They're not in the penalty. It's probably this one that they're in the penalty for. Make the pass. Okay, 6 seconds. Okay, come on, Michael Brown. I assume that's Michael Brown. Thank God, dude, that went in. Oh, yes. Okay, both of them went in. It's a 4-point ball game. There's no way they can win as long as we don't foul a 3-point shooter. Dude, Kata pulled it. Oh my God. Okay, we escaped game seven. We escaped game seven. Igor Demon led us, dude. Holy crap. Anthony Edwards and Nikola Jokic both fouled out in 20 minutes, essentially. Oh my God. How did we win that game, dude? Our two best players fouled out. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, dude. That was lucky. That was lucky, lucky, lucky. Okay. We have Chicago now. They freaking Detroit, dude. How? New York advances in a sweep. Washington upsets Orlando. I was really hoping Portland would move on, but Portland is loved in the simulation for whatever reason. Golden State moves on in 7. OKC moves on in 6. I'm surprised they still made the playoffs, to be honest with you. And oh my God, there's one game left over here. Okay. What are the chances the Spurs get eliminated, dude? What are the chances the Spurs get eliminated and we don't have to see them? Dude, come on, Rockets. I believe in you. They lose the first quarter. They lose the second quarter. Come on. Good second half. Good second half. Holy crap, they actually won, dude. They actually freaking won. Oh my God. What was the box score? Where's Wemby? Hold on. Where's Wemby? Spurs. Holy crap, he's hurt. No wonder. He tore his Achilles. No wonder they actually managed to win. Oh my God, dude. Okay, well, I mean that's good for us. Okay, we have Chicago next. All right, Chicago. Okay, they have Ryan Rollins, Benedict Mathurin, Buzelis, Walker. What happened? Oh, what happened to Caleb Wilson? I guess he's just not developing. Huh. Okay. Who are they playing? All the other guy, dude, they don't have a single guy rated over 83. How are they even here? What? Okay. Can I look at playoff stats, player stats? What if we go this way? Um, Boom, Chicago. Okay. So, Buzelis and Benedict Mathurin are leading them. Okay, so those are the two I have to worry about. So we can get rid of that one. Good. Actually, I am going to take away 2 of those minutes and give 2 more to here. So, Giddy, we can have. I don't think it matters. Okay. I think to Ryan Rollins, Buzelis. Okay. You're gonna get Anthony Edwards. There he is. So there we go. And then Benedict Mathurin is going to get Colin Murray Boyles. There we go. Okay. So those are going to be our 2 matchups that we actually care about. Game 1, easy. Not really, but whatever. Leave the rotation. Game 2, we win. Game 3, oh my God, you're joking. Game 4, you're joking. Game 5, are you serious? Oh my God, no way, dude. Ryan Rollins, Nicholas Caxton, Josh Giddey, Buzelis. How did you even do good? Dude, okay, what is happening here? How are they winning? How are they winning? Nobody's scoring like over 20. Oh my God. Okay. Let me change this whole game plan and then I'll see you. Okay, I have made my switches. We are here for game 6, where we will not get eliminated. I can promise you that, okay? There's no way we go out in 6. We will at least force a game 7. As promised, game 7 is going to be happening. Okay, let's get straight into this one. Yes, he's fine. He's fine. Okay, game 7, easy win. Easy win now that we have made our adjustments. What the hell happened in that second quarter, dude? Oh my God. Are we being so for real? Are we being so for real right now? Do not give me this crap. Do not give. Oh my God. Are you serious? Are you serious? You're joking, right? Oh my God. Okay, we have a chance at the game-winning shot at the very least, even though we should not be here. They don't have a guy rated over 84, dude. Okay, 8, 7, 6. Okay, dude. Take it. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God. Dude, Michael Brown. Dude, yes. Holy crap. Holy crap, dude. Oh my God, he actually hit it. A three-pointer for the win, dude. Oh my God, dude. I was not expecting that. Michael Brown was the last person I was expecting. Oh my God, dude. I can't believe that actually worked. Holy crap. Game 7. Buzzer beater, dude. Buzzer beater for the win. Holy crap. Oh my God. Anthony Edwards with 39, Jalen Johnson with 20, Jokic with 18, 13, and 16. Holy crap. Dude, Michael Brown had 7 points. That was the only three-pointer he did the whole game. Oh my God. Well, I guess you only need one, huh? Holy. Dude, freaking Wizards upset them? Oh my gosh. Okay. Apparently we're going against the Wizards. Um, let's take a look at their lineup. Trae Young. Okay, they do have AJ DeMonta, Anthony Davis still, Alex Sarr, Trey Johnson, Derek Lively's on the team, Malik Monk. They're probably running an eight-man rotation. Okay. Alrighty. And then we have Portland. Oh, dude, what is up with Portland? Okay, so I will build this rotation and I will be right back. Okay, here we are for the Eastern Conference Finals. We're going up against the 8 seed Wizards, which should be an easy matchup, but I also said that about Chicago, and we took them the games. They took us to game 7 where we had to get a game winning three-pointer to advance. So, oh my God. Okay, here we go. Game 1, easy win. Game 2, easy win. Game 3, easy win. Game 4, oh my God, please don't let him come back. Okay, we advance in 5. Gentleman sweep. That is totally fine with me. We can simulate the round, and it is freaking Portland Trailblazers, dude. What in the world is happening over there? Jokic wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP, averaging 14, 11 and a half, 12 and a half, 1.6, 1.2 on 22% three-point efficiency. That's not good. Okay. That last game was close. Holy crap, they lost by 2 points. Okay, see. All right. So we have won that series easily. Thank goodness, not another 7 game series. So we can go ahead and look at this Portland Trailblazers roster. They have John Morant, Sharp, Denny Avia. Is that Keyshawn George on the team? Yeah. And then Julius Randle. Dang, okay. Over Clinigan? Really? Whatever suits your taste, I guess. Um, all right. So they are probably playing Breck, dude. Tamani Kamara, Precious Chua, maybe an 8-man rotation. I don't even know if Precious Chua would be getting in though. Okay, so I did run it a little bit weird. I ran Anthony Edwards at the point guard, and then I started Tyron Stokes instead for the last series because I needed a little bit more defense than ball handle, creative point guard play, I guess. Am I gonna do that for this series? I don't think I need to, do I? Maybe, honestly. But we'll see what I end up deciding. I will let you know what I end up deciding when come back for game 1. All right. We are here. I did end up deciding um that I wanted Anthony Edwards point guard. Colin Boyles is our shooting guard technically. Tyron Stokes is going to be our small forward. Jalen Johnson is going to be our power forward, and then Jokic obviously at our center spot. Just so that you know we have good defensive presence in there to stop theirs because I don't know what sort of black magic they're doing over there, but they are doing something. All right, so game 1. Oh my God, dude, how? Explain to me how. Shaden Sharp, are you serious? I have, dude, game 2. Dude, oh my God, John Morant with 34. Okay, you know what? They're not taking and making very many three-pointers, so we are going to crash, crash, and protect the paint. All right? We're going to see how this does us. We're in a pick and roll offense. Why are we in a pick and roll offense? Let us be in. Let's just play through start, whoever it decides on. Okay. So there's just no way, right? There's no way we go down 3-0 to this Portland team, bro. Come on. Come on. It's still a close game. Oh my God. Okay. We pulled one out. Holy crap, bro. Freaking Jalen Johnson. Okay, thank you. All right. Game four. Dude, come on. Tie the series, go back to the two. We can start over essentially. Okay, it does look like it's gonna happen. Okay, Anthony Edwards with 27. All right, all right, all right, all right. I think we found our groove. I think we found our groove. Please, bro. Three in a row. That's all I'm asking for. Three in a row. It's not that much, right? Oh my God. It does not look like we're gonna get three in a row. Oh my Lord. Can we only win in our home? Is this gonna be, dude? There's just no freaking way. I swear to God. I swear to God. If we lose this, it's gonna be another game seven, isn't it? It's gonna have to be if we want to win. Okay, we won this one. Nikola Jokic with 42 points. Let's go. Is that what we need for the freaking win? Oh, God. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna switch our tendencies, okay? These three, you can take 90% of the shots, 90, okay? You can take 95, 100, no, 99, okay? Everybody else, everybody else is getting 70. Everybody else is getting 70. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good you are. Everybody else is getting 70. Demara, I think is the last one playing. Okay. Come on, team. Show me what you got. Show me what you got, please. Show me we got it in us to win a game seven for the NBA Finals. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy crap. 11 seconds left. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Holy crap. Nikola Jokic with almost a 30-point triple double. Anthony Andrews with 20. Jalen Johnson with 17 and 11. Oh my God, dude. We did it. Oh my God. Why was that run so hard? It was like such an easy schedule outside of Boston, and yet we had the toughest time with it. Oh my God. Nikola Jokic, your finals MVP, averaging 22 and a half, 8.3, 7.5, 1.1 steals, 1.4 blocks, and oh, dude, he could average, oh, he almost had a 60, 80, 50 split. Even just that would be ridiculous. Oh my God, dude. Well, there is your Nuggets. Freaking Nuggets. I saw Jokic and I automatically assumed Nuggets. There's your Nets rebuild. Finals. I mean, Anthony Edwards had a case, but like not really, you know. He averaged 23 points, 4-4. Yeah, it's definitely should have gone to Nikola Jokic. Jalen Johnson with 27.5 and 5.5. And Tyron Stokes with 10. And Micah Brown with 10. So there is your stats for the NBA Finals. But yes, here is your team. Michael Brown Jr., Nolan Trejoret, Ibuka Corey, two original Nets. Anthony Edwards, Igor Demin, and Malik Thomas, one more. So we have the three original Nets. Tyron Stokes, Jalen Johnson, Colin Murray Boyles, Dylan Caldwell, Higgins, Reed, Amara, and Nikola Jokic. So three original Nets onto the roster. And we kind of have a big three going with Jokic, Anthony Edwards, and Jalen Johnson. But yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you like and subscribe to come back for more.